Talks continue between the United States and Iran over Tehran's rapidly advancing nuclear program. Jon, how do these negotiations differ from the ones in 2015 that led to the JCPOA?
We're just at a much earlier point in the talks. There is a lot to go over. There is a lot to agree and disagree on. And these are really talks about whether there's a foundation for talks. I think the talks, if they are successful, are going to go on for months and months because this is a very, very complicated set of issues.
What does each side stand to gain from these negotiations?
The Iranians really want to engage with the Trump administration. They want to get out from under sanctions. They want to escape the threat of military attack. The Trump administration really wants to end the threat of an Iranian nuclear weapons program. Whether there is enough patience on the president's side in those negotiations, whether there's enough willingness on the Iranian side to make the kinds of compromises the president is going to insist on, I think is unclear. And that's where the question becomes, are the Iranians unwilling to make concessions, or are they just unwilling to make concessions now? And are the Americans unwilling to make concessions, or are the Americans just unwilling to make concessions now? Time is going to matter a lot. I think the Iranians feel they're often good at manipulating time in negotiations. I think the president thinks he's good at manipulating time in negotiations. You might have two willful parties who think they're better negotiators than the other, and in the end, you might not have a successful negotiation.
What challenges does each side face?
One of the challenges in this negotiation is the Iranian negotiators in many cases have been working this issue, working negotiations over the nuclear program for decades. A lot of the American counterparts they're engaging with, this is their first time around. And one of the dangers is that the Iranians understand the file better and they understand the negotiating process better because this is maybe their fifth or sixth or seventh time in this exercise. And for the Americans, it's the first time.